Hey there, everybody. I hope that all of you are doing good. I'm sitting here noodling around with some paper, so I thought I would jump on and say hello. I tried to do a live, and it was like, holy crap. I'm just not there. I kind of like just sitting and talking to you guys, and I realized that the whole reason for doing a live is because, for that interaction between the person who is doing the video, me, and the person who is so kindly watching the video, which is you. I'm just not there yet, and I would love to talk to y'all, like while I'm doing the live, but I believe I don't have a laptop anymore. I can maybe do it on my tablet, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't thought about it a lot because honestly, I'm having such a good time making these journals right now. And the farm's last day for 2024, the end of our harvest season was last week on October the 31st, and I have a little bit of breathing room now, which is really excellent. And I started making these journals. I watched a video from Natasha at Treasure Books, and she was doing these, and the video was maybe 3 years old. I think that I did some journals from 9 by 12 manila envelopes a couple years ago, but now I cannot remember. Today I am, my sister is going to London, so I'm choosing to drink my afternoon coffee from a little tribute to London kind of coffee cup. Isn't that gorgeous? My friend Ian gave this to me. He lives in Key West, Florida. He's a music producer. Lots of fun to know people like that. And I do know a lot of people like that from my former life. So that's a super cool thing. I also have, and I'll leave this linked in the description box below. I really like collagen, and I always put a scoop of collagen in my coffee in the morning or coffee in the afternoons. Lately, I've just been liking to have coffee in the afternoon, but we should probably set this to the side. But I'll leave that link, collagen, linked in the description box below because it's really good. It dissolves really nicely, and I like it. And it's all about staying healthy when you're our age, right? This book is called Imagine. Like I said, it's in 9 by 12 manila envelopes, but you can see how nicely it came together. I did do a pamphlet binding on it, just a 3-hole binding. I got really brave and did sewing, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. I ordered paper from Amazon. I really do like it. I like the quality of it. This is packing paper. Chris likes Amazon as well, so he's always getting something from Amazon. It has this nice packing paper in it. So I cut it up in 12 by 12 sheets and iron it. And then I've got some free paper, by golly, a little bit of cardstock, some patterned cardstock here. Most of the pages are 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11 fits perfectly in that 9 by 12 manila envelope, right? So we've got 40 pages in here. I think that this would make a nice, all occasion journal. It's a journal for whatever you want it to be, right? It's a journal for no reason. It's just a beautiful book to write in, to journal in, to create a story in, you could even use it as a glue book or whatever. This one is called Imagine. This one is called Spaces. So we'll take a look inside. The closures are really simple, just some very pretty lace that complements the cover of the book. It's all collaged, y'all. So I take the envelope and I put it on my desk like this, and then I just collage all over it. And I think in my next video, I'll probably do a collage. But in this one, I wanted to keep things kind of short and just show you how I've got a procedure for working on these. So the first thing I do is prepare my envelope. Again, in the next video, I'll show you how I do that. I'm also really super digging doing a little bit of sewing. I'm kind of proud of myself because that's really very much outside my wheelhouse. I don't sew on a sewing machine. And I thought I did pretty good. You can see right here. My friend Peggy, hey Peggy, said, "Oh, that looks like the heartbeat thing. You know, when they check your heart at the doctor's office." And I was like, it sure does. So, I also put, and you know, still experimenting with everything, but I put the book plates on the inside. This one is called Spaces. I can't remember if I told you that or not. And it looks really nice. I like the bigness of it. I like that it has writing pages as well as, you know, you could definitely do some collage, or, you know, maybe even do a little bit of watercolor, or I don't know, maybe even some acrylic on the cardstock pages, you know, the nice heavy cardstock pages, like something like that. Oh, I'll show you what else I'm doing. What are y'all doing? He's interested. So, lots of times more interested in what you're doing than what I'm doing. I love to know what you guys are working on and where you're finding inspiration. I find inspiration in the oddest places. I really love collage. It was my uncle's. He would be 76 in October, and he was my collage inspiration when I was a very small child. And I'm still like carrying that on. For the book plates, you know, I mean, this one is pretty, you know, it's like a 3x3. And I thought, you know, it'd be kind of fun to take a scrap box and put together some book plates out of, so this started out as in my 2021 composition book planner. I think it was. Might have been 2022. I can't remember now. But I tear my planners apart when I'm done with them and just recreate them into something else. I realized when I was doing these that I needed some sort of focal imagery on the cover of the collage cover. And these turned out really well. So I thought we would just kind of sit here for a minute and we'll do a couple of these together. This one says, remember. I did cut ATC size cards, and you know, kind of did some layering on them because I think that fits really well with the envelope. This is, I order stamps through the mail, and these are the envelopes that they come in. I didn't have a lot of manila envelopes. You can get those at Dollar Tree. I don't go to Dollar Tree because I don't have a car, and so I don't actually really shop anymore. Run in stores and run out, and that's kind of how things go now. It does keep you super focused, and you know, you always need a list, so all good things. I also found this, and I think this is a recollections journal that Judy gave me. Okay, so here's the story. I tried to use a scrap box. I had to make a scrap box because I don't have one. I know that is counterintuitive to everything. You know, keep all your scraps, keep your scraps. And I just couldn't do it. I needed some organization. This is my answer for an organized scrap box. From the 2021 journal, I had painted pages in my composition book journal, which turned out really, really pretty. And as I was recycling it, repurposing it, I did not want to throw away these painted, lined parts of pages. So I kind of stuck them all together and put them in these nice plastic sleeves. And then I had some pieces that looked like this, and this, and this. And I thought, wow, okay, so I'm just going to make another little pocket right here and do that. Miss Crawford sent these amazing flowers that she made. Miss Crawford's feeling a lot better, and I'm so happy. She went to rehab. She's feeling a lot better. She's able to create again, and we are so lucky, thank you, Miss Crawford, to be the recipients of all of her stellar cutting, tracing. She can just kind of reimagine things, and I just love what she's done with these magazine pages here. I might try and do something like that myself. I do have some other things to go in here, and I'm still organizing my deconstructed scrap box. Maybe that's what this is a deconstructed scrap box. I also like the way that things peek out from this book, because I thought that was really fun. I have some things here, and I thought we would just go through them, and I will put together the book plates that go on the front of the journals. I think I showed you that one. This says remember. I want to stitch around this, and the way that I'm remembering I want to stitch around it is just to attach a paper clip to it. I'll show you the ones that I already have done. They are fun. This one says collections. This is a Leanne funky mushroom. This one says be awesome today. This one says love. Studio. This one says dream. These I did before I settled on the ATC 2.5 by 3.5 kind of rectangle that I think will work out really well. So these need to be sewn. Let's rifle through here and see if we can find a, okay, so there's a 2.5 by 3.5. I like just looking at things, and it's fun to audition pieces and see what looks good together and see what you can come up with. I did tear some things apart, so there's little bits of glue on things, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get that one off, so I'll just cut that one off. You know, I'm seeing that kind of blue gray kind of come together a little bit. Let's see what we got over here. This is, I like doing things like this. I think it's super good for your head. So that's like a matte piece, which is cool. Oh, explore your roots would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? I still feel like I need something a little focally. A little more right there. But let's just go with that for the moment. This is another Leanne piece. Love Leanne. She's always linked in the description box below. If you are looking for insight, she does remarkable tarot card readings, and she does all sorts of classes. She is so, she's like amazing, man. She's very intuitive. Still having so much dang trouble with my wrist. I did figure out the other day that raking leaves is a no-go for Tammy right now. That is just no. We just can't do that. So I spent a whole day not being able to actually even move my wrist. It was not fun. I like kind of keeping glue in the middle since I'm going to sew these things. So, you know, I'm just kind of tacking them down with a little bit of glue. I love the frayed etching here that we got going on. Use this. That's a lot of glue, so I'm just going to kind of soak up that glue. Like that. Explore your roots. Now see, that's a super cool call to journal, right? My roots are native, Indian, Cherokee. And that's, you know, I always think that would be interesting to explore until I hear some sort of DNA horror story, and it's like, I'm not going to be doing that. I know that my great-great-great-granddaddy was a Cherokee Indian, so that's enough for me. No trauma, no drama. All right, so we got one done. I'm going to have to scooch this right here for a second. I don't want to drag the paper trimmer out. So, farm is done. I still have one Christmas journal in the shop, y'all. It's got doggies on the front, so please check that out. I'm thinking about putting these babies in the shop. Let me know what you think. It turns out that this is a 6x9 journal, so you can see that it's, you know, it is a biggish kind of journal. Okay, like that. I like the well, I'll do that. Again, you know, all this stuff was, all of this was in my planner. What are you guys going to do about a planner this year? This says Savor Life in All Its Magic. Like it. I thought that I was going to do a composition book planner. And then it was like, I found a happy planner at Michael's. My sister took me shopping for my birthday. And I found a happy planner, and it is ring bound. And now I'm thinking, you know, that might be the thing. And it was a teacher's journal. I'll show it to you guys in a video. And y'all can tell me what you think. So anyway, it had been $42 and it was like $4. I didn't even see it. My sister, whose talents are interior design and selling the heck out of houses, she's amazing, actually scoped it out. She was like, oh, what about this? And I was like, oh, no, I don't think I can use that. And then she threw it in the cart anyway, which is how she does things. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to figure out how to use it. I love my sister. Savor Life in All Its Magic. I think that looks pretty good. I am just using a glue stick at the moment. You know, glue stick is an awesome thing because it kind of offers you the opportunity to shift things around, you know, as that sweet Eileen's Tacky Glue does as well. I like the way that looks. I also totally forgot that I have some Colorbox Graphic 45 Decades Antique Dye Ink, and I love it. I think it's so dang pretty, and I don't even mind that I scooch it on in such a way that it really does make things look old or stained. You know, goes with my whole philosophy of, you know, the old and scrappy and shabby and deteriorated. Oh, those things that I love. All those things that I love. I need to take this to the sewing machine. So we'll do that. All right. I need another card. You know, I think that's about, oh, hey, about that. That's it right there. Okay, so while I'm at it, let's just do a couple. Because I'm about ready to go downstairs and work on some lunch. Today is calabaza dogs with coleslaw and potato chips. Seuss loves potato chips. So that's what we're doing today. Went to the market this morning. Holy cow. That's all I'm going to say. Holy cow. I don't know how we're going to continue to do what we're doing. So there's that. Alright, so take this. Let's do a little strip like that. If you guys like this, or if you're finding anything that I'm doing inspiring, I've got a PayPal set up for tips, and I've got Buy Me a Coffee. I set that up as well. So it'll be a lot of fun to see if I get any tips or anybody buys me a coffee. That's always really fun. Chris and I were talking, you know, he's a musician, and you know, we were talking about the importance of tips the other night, because we were talking about how important that is, you know, how important just having some tips in your tip bucket at the end of the night to buy gas or whatever. It has been, you know, I suppose we just had a, you know, we met when I was playing music and he was playing music, and I kind of like that pink with the pink, don't you? So I sort of need to find something that sort of matches that. Let's see what I got over here. I do like that. I think I can kind of take that off. Yeah, that's pretty. But we were talking about how important it is for, you know, tips, that even like dollars are so helpful because, you know, we take the dollars and we put them in an envelope and we can use those for groceries or, you know, whatever. And I don't know, we definitely have a very different lifestyle than a lot of people. I would say that it's insecure, but I'm not going to say that because that's not how I feel. Because we have our wits, right? So, you know, when the whole COVID thing happened and people were talking about the gig economy, and people were like, well, I don't even know what that is. And I was like, well, if you don't know what that is, then you have a lot of security if you do not know what the gig economy is, because the gig economy is, you know, playing shows, doing odd jobs, maybe doing some house cleaning, maybe for someone, which I used to do a lot before COVID, maybe doing a little bit of part-time work. Oh shoot, I forgot about that. But now I kind of like it like this. We'll use that the next time. That one says today. So a gig is any like part-time freelance-y thing that you would do to create income. And that has pretty much always been our lives. You know, that's how, you know, I had my own business, and you know, you just always, Anyway, so that's the gig economy. Anyway, so how did I get off on that? Oh, we were talking about groceries. Holy cow. Just, I don't know. I don't know. Do you remember when we used to use coupons? Man, my mom used to send me coupons, and when I would use them at the store, we had a store here that doubled coupons on like Wednesday. And I tell you, every Wednesday she was like, did you use your coupons? I said, yes, Mama, I did. And I would send her the receipts and show her what I had saved that week. And it was always really interesting, and she really, really loved it. I think I'm way far away from you guys. I'll try and correct this on the... I'm sorry, y'all. And I just discovered it, and we're 26 minutes into the video. But anyway, you know, you don't have that kind of stuff anymore. Funny to think of a world where you don't have... I mean, I don't have a coupon caddy anymore. Did you guys have one? I'm sure some of you probably did. I remember when the kids were little, I did coupons and refunds. Remember when you used to do refunds? You'd send in like a certain number of box tops or whatever. And I remember buying Christmas like that. We did not operate on the gig economy when the children were small. I was married to somebody else. But anyway, as a good housewife, I felt like I should do what I could to make the budget stretch, right? I feel like that. All right, I need a little focal spot. Really like the way that these came out. Okay, here's another. That's sweet. I like that. And then I think we'll do one more and we'll call it an afternoon. Because I cannot believe these words are coming out of my mouth. I'm really anxious to get to the sewing machine and see if I can get these sewn today. Because tomorrow will be a day of non-interruption, not having to go somewhere, run an errand or whatever. Oh, world class. I like that. You are a world-class person. You are awesome in every way. Whatever you're doing to make ends meet. And I know it's difficult for folks like us, right? Because a lot of us are on fixed incomes, and But please, no political comments. If we keep a clean channel. We don't want to go there. Okay, world class. So let's do one more. Since I think I do have one more card in here. There it is. I like this little thing that says writing paper. Pink. I love this. Important. What's important, right? Sometimes that one's a hard one. Trying to decide what's important. That's what I was trying to do at the grocery store this morning. And I was like, oh, God, do we really need that? So sometimes, like, that whole importance thing is tricky, isn't it? Like this. Oh, I like the word research. Like that. This would be cool. Oh yeah, okay. That all looks great together. God bless us all, really. God bless people in Western North Carolina. It's getting very, very cold up there. My uncle was fully funded at his GoFundMe, so he was able to bring part of his employees back to Mud Tools. Really super happy about that. Thank you guys for contributing to that. If you did, appreciate it. And he did a post and he was like, yeah, most of the people who work at Mud Tools are family members. So when Uncle Mike's business washed away, it affected family in just a profound way. Oh, I love that. Research. Okay. Lord, this is a long video. I didn't mean for it to be this long. I really rambled. I do apologize. All right, so let's see what we got. If you do your research, you'll usually find that you'll find a world-class solution, not just for history, but for today. And it's always a good thing to explore your roots. Don't forget to explore your roots, but don't do a DNA test, because that's 23andMe. That's all just don't go there. Remember who you are. Collections are gorgeous. Collections are wonderful until they turn into hoarding, and then they aren't wonderful anymore. Every day, be awesome today. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't even worry about 2 hours from now. Be awesome today at this moment. Love yourself and those around you. Spend time in your studio, because that's really important. Dream big dreams. Dream little dreams. Dream, dream, dream. That's it for me, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys like those journals, and I will put some in the shop. Oh, and if you want a tutorial about how they come together, especially that collage part, which is so much fun.